Hello, everyone. Miss Poti, I'm going to make you a co-host so you can let some people in as well.
Okay.
Okay. So that we can get started. Hi, families. How are you today?
All right, how are you?
I'm doing well. We are.
Good
I'm
evening.
doing well. How are you all? If you feel like turning your cameras on, please do. It's okay if you don't. I know we get home from work and we do not want everybody staring at us, but we love to see your faces. Welcome, welcome. I am recording this. So if we have some parents who jump on late, they'll be able to see the recording later. I'll post this to our YouTube channel. But welcome everybody. We are so happy to finally have a senior parent meeting. We finally have all the information and details that you all want and need for your baby's senior years. So we are going to jump right into it, and we'll give you a chance at the end to ask any questions that you'll have. And you guys can feel free to, jump off mute and ask those questions or put them in the chat. Let me make sure the chat is open to everyone. And I believe it is. Yeah, it's open to everyone now. And so we are going to go ahead and get started. The first thing, which is the most important thing, is graduation. So our graduation date for 2022 is June 15th. And it will be held at the Diamond like it was last year. And will be at 7:00. And last year that ended up being such a perfect time. The weather was perfect at 7. We had exactly enough light. And of course we're on the field with all the field lights, but it was really beautiful. So I'm excited about our timing of the day, because I know some of the schools, they were out there melting, but we had a perfect time. So hopefully we'll have perfect weather again this year for our graduation.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Poti, the senior class administrator. Going to talk to you all about our cap and gown information. So students, you still have the option to purchase your cap and gowns. You can do them in person, and actually it's a better deal if you do it in person. The Herff Jones is coming back on the 19th and the 31st of May. And your cap and gown, because we're getting closer to graduation, the cap and gown has, the price has gone to $72, and that includes all the shipping, handling, and the sales tax. But if you want to order your own diploma, excuse me, did I say diploma? Ooh, I'm pushing ahead. If you want to order your own cap and gown, then you are free to go to the site, but the cost will be $88. So it's best if you just wait until May to get it in person. It's not going to be late, it'll be there. So my best thing is to say, let's just wait until May to get it in person. And all cap and gowns that you've already ordered, they come to the school, so they won't come to your home. If you ordered any other things from Herff Jones, like sweatshirts or any type of jewelry, that will come directly to your home. But we get the cap and gown, so that when it's time to pass it out in May, he'll be there to make sure it fits you. And if not, they can swap it out. Our attire for graduation, everyone will wear the red cap and gown. We've had some added features to it this year. We have the TJ emblem on the shoulder, and we also have some white bars on the sleeves, and you will have the stole, the Thomas Jefferson stole. Students, anything that shows underneath the gown, it needs to be black. So if your pants, well, I know your pants are going to be longer, so they need to be black. Ladies, if you would like to wear pants, that's perfectly fine. If you have on a dress, that's perfectly fine. But anything that shows under that gown at the bottom must be black. And we must have black shoes as well. The kids like, black shoes? Yes, we got to wear black shoes. I know those red shoes that the guys tried to wear one year with the spikes, that was fire, but we can't do that. We want to be uniform. So we want to make sure that everyone, ladies and gentlemen, that they have the black shoes. And as I told the girls in the senior class meeting, it's a bit of a walk from where we're getting dressed to actually to your seat. So I informed them that they need to make sure that they have on shoes that they're able to walk a distance in. And it's going to be an instance where they'll be standing for a while. So they need to be able to have on shoes that are comfortable, that they won't mind having on the entire ceremony. We don't want anyone to walk to the stage with their shoes in their hand because my feet are killing me. So we want to make sure that when we go out looking for our shoes, that they are comfortable for us to wear. You are able to personalize your cap, not your gown, just your cap. So if you want to give a shout out to mom, dad, granny, auntie, TT, whomever you want to give a shout out to, please make sure that you do it in a dignified manner. Do not put anything on your cap that is going to dangle in your face, to the side, or behind you. And also, you're not allowed to have anything on your cap that's going to add height to your cap. It still should be a flat cap. It shouldn't add inches to your head. So let's just make sure that parents, that when they're being creative, make sure that they don't have anything that's hanging or anything that is high above up in the air. Tickets, like I told the kids, you're only going to get 2 tickets this year because they're going to have us in a small space. You're only getting 2 tickets. I'm looking at faces on the screen. That's not true. Usually the minimum for tickets is 10. Usually get 10 tickets. And we did let the kids know that if they know of someone who doesn't need all of their tickets, that they can ask a classmate, hey, do you have an extra ticket that I can get? But usually the minimum is 10 that you will receive for that graduation.
And I don't think the district has actually given us our
and they
ticket
haven't.
number. Yeah, they have not given us our ticket number yet, so don't quote us on that 10.
I just said the minimum is usually 10.
So we're, fingers crossed that is the number, so that all, the family members that you all want to be there can be there. And if you're writing this down, you don't have to write anything down. We shared this entire slideshow with your seniors. So that's another thing I just want to throw in there. Please have them check their emails because we are emailing them stuff all the time and they don't like to check emails yet. So please tell them check their emails, but this entire slideshow is there for you all and for them so that they have the written information.
Thank you.
That's you, Ms.
Okay, let's practice. Good evening, Viking family. Let's practice. Graduation practice details. When? That would be Thursday, June the 14th. Where? Right on the TJ football field. We want you to return all things that belong back to our school. Okay, so bring back the Chromebook, the chargers, all the textbooks and library books on June the 8th. Seniors, please arrive at 9 a.m. This will be an all-day event, and it'll be fun too.
Was that June 14th or June 8th?
Go back, Ms. Sears.
June 14th.
June 14th. You're returning your textbooks and all that stuff on June the 8th, though. All right, school is not over yet. Seniors, your last day of school will be June the 10th, 2022. Can you see it? It's not too far away. Make sure you all turn in all your assignments. Check with your counselors to make sure you have all your graduation requirements. So we're doing that on a daily basis. We're keeping up with you, making sure you have all those credits, those SOLs, and pushing you as we get closer into the spring, going into the summer, those warm months. Check your emails daily. Let me say that again. Check your emails daily. Complete all assessments and service requirements. And yes, please turn in your library books. You know how Ms. Weir feels about that. So turn in your library books.
Hey everyone. I am Heather Kennedy. I'm the Future Center Navigator here at TJ. These are just some updates that we went over with the seniors when we did this in person on Tuesday. But some reminders for our seniors, and if you could help remind them to update their school links. And there's also now transcript requests available for mid-year transcripts and school links. I've been posting a lot of scholarships in the Google Classroom, in the Future Center Google Classroom, and also assigning them directly to students. So if I see something that applies to only a handful of students, I might just give it directly to them. We also have an ASVAB coming up on March 29th. So if your student is interested in enlisting in the military, they can sign up with me in the Future Center for that. And VCU Pathways to Healthcare Workforce Program, which is an employment program through VCU Health and working at the VCU Hospital with a lot of benefits and a lot of great options for our students who would like to work next year. They're coming back at the end of March as well. I don't have a firm date on that, but students can sign up with me in the Future Center. Same with the Reynolds Scholarship Workshop and Application Workshop. Parents, check with your students and talk with them. If you have not yet completed your FAFSA and your student is headed off to a 2-year college or a 4-year college, technical school or trade school program, then they need to complete the FAFSA to get federal aid. The FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid. So if your student has not yet completed that, we got to work together to make sure that is finished. Finally, for my students who are 4-year bound, or for parents of students who are 4-year college bound, a lot of your students will be getting a financial aid award letter in the mail, in their email, in their college portal. And I encourage you not to commit to your schools until you see the financial aid award letter, because that's going to tell you how much college is going to cost for your family and your student. And your students can upload the financial aid award letters to school links to help them break down the cost of the different schools. So you can upload VCUs, you can upload ODUs, you can upload Virginia States, and then it will come up with the cost for each of those schools to you. Because the sticker price is not what anyone really pays to go to college. It depends on all of the scholarships, grants that you receive or that your student receives. So just some things to remind them to check up on. Ms. Sears, you can go to the next slide. And also, Decision Day is going to be on Friday, March 13th. This is the day that we will celebrate all of our students, no matter what their plan is for after high school. As long as they have a plan, we are going to celebrate them. We're going to have a carnival-like event out front for just our seniors, and then head to the back for a pep rally with the entire school to celebrate and highlight what our seniors are doing after graduation. So just something for the seniors to mark on their calendar. Decision Day will be Friday, May 13th.
This year, the prom theme, and we are having a prom. Yes, we are. The prom theme, the Vikings ball, a night of mystery. So the date, May 21st, time, 7 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Place, Royal Manchester event. It's at 1721 Wall Street, Richmond, Virginia. Be there.
Good evening. Now is the time that we will talk about senior dues. And I need to move my screen so I can make sure I'm reading correctly. We do have senior dues this school year. Our class dues for the 2022 class are $100. It includes a class t-shirt, yearbook, and 1 ticket to the prom. Again, it includes a class t-shirt, yearbook, and 1 ticket to the prom, and that is the senior student's ticket to the prom. Any additional guests or a date will be $35. We do have, age requirement on prom, no one over the age of 20, no one over the age of 20. And if your student is bringing another senior from Thomas Jefferson High School, They only have to pay for one ticket, which is included in their dues. So each senior will have paid for themselves to enter the prom. So again, dues are $100, and it includes a t-shirt, yearbook, and one ticket to the prom. And any additional guests for the prom will be $35 unless they are a member of the class of 22 from Thomas Jefferson High School. And again, there is an age requirement on prom, and that is the age of 20. And we would like our seniors to be identified, celebrated in the yearbook. And in order for them to be celebrated in the yearbook, they will need to complete the survey. We are asking in this survey for their senior quote, they're voting for superlatives, and we are also requesting baby pictures. And there is a URL at the bottom or the QR code that students can scan and sign from their phone and sign in order to complete this survey. It is very important. We want to capture all of the students, all of our seniors, and we want to ensure that everyone is included in the yearbook. So parents, please encourage your student to complete this form so they too can be celebrated in the class of 22 yearbook. And Ms. Sears dropped the link in the chat for the yearbook survey. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, questions?
Yes, are they gonna have a cap and gown picture at school?
No, we only take the drape picture or the tuxedo picture at school. If you want the cap and gown picture, you would have to take them on your own.
If my child has missed the pictures, will there be a makeup, or do we need to take
So
individual?
if they've missed the pictures, we don't have a makeup date, but we can connect you with the photographer and you can set up something with them. And then you would just, he would send us the picture.
Okay.
So if you could, if you could email the address that's on the screen, Miss R. Barber too, she's the senior class sponsor. If you could email her for information regarding the photographer.
All right, thank you.
Question here. Yeah,